Hello, my name is Amari Thompson, and I am currently double majoring in cell and molecular biology and Africana studies. Today I will be talking about why females are so choosy. Offspring inherit the best traits. Females want to mate with the males that have the strongest traits, so their offspring will have a greater chance of survival. Plus, females have fewer eggs than males have sperm, so females look at producing as an investment. Charles Darwin hypothesized that any trait that gives a male mating and fertilization advantages will evolve in a population because males with such traits will produce more offspring than their competitors. Assuming the trait is heritable, offspring expressing the beneficial trait will turn and achieve greater reproductive success than their competitors, and so on through future generations. So the question is, why be choosy? In some cases, females favor mating with a male that is loud or brightly colored simply because he is easy to locate. Reducing the amount of time it takes to find a mate may reduce a female's risk of being killed by a predator. But for many species, mate choice is probably more complex. For many birds and mammals, natural selection appeared to favor females who choose mates that provide them with some direct benefit that will increase their fertility, their survival, or their surviving of their offspring. Such benefits might include food, a safe haven, or even the prospect of fewer parasites. We will begin to talk about a little bit of this later on. Value of egg versus sperm. The ratio would be 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 if you were comparing length of the sperm to the diameter of the egg. Females tend to stop producing earlier than males. The egg has more value than sperm. So females are really choosy on who they mate with because they look at it as being an investment. Male-male competition. Some males compete with each other to show they are the strongest within the group. Females watch and go with the male that wins the head-butting competition. She believes that the mate that won the fight will have the best traits to pass to her offsprings. Who is brighter, the male or female? The answer is males. Bright colors. First of all, this will attract the female mate. Secondly, if a predator comes, it will most likely go for the flashy animal first. This would give the female a chance to get away. If the male protects the nest, then his bright color sends a signal to keep away from his territory. This keeps all intruders and other males from mating with their female. The female usually have dull colors. You think it would be the opposite, but the males are the one with the brighter colors. The reason why the female have the dull colors is so they could blend in with the branches so they don't have to leave the nest in case a predator comes. It's important for the female to be there for the offspring as well as the male. Let's look at an example of bright colored species. We're going to take a look at northern cardinals. If you look at the picture on the right, you will see both a male and a female northern cardinal. Which one do you think is the male? If you guessed the one on the left, then you were correct. He's the one with the brighter color feathers than the female. Cardinals are good parents. The male cardinal shares in the duties of parenthood with his mate, feeding and caring for the mother during and after incubation. His fatherly instincts direct him to protect and care for the mother and babies until they are safely out of the nest. Young cardinals frequently follow their parents on the ground for several days after leaving the nest. They tend to remain with their parents until they are able to find food on their own. It is interesting to note that while the male is caring for his family, his bright red color will change to a duller shade of brown, and his appearance will be more like that of his female counterpart. This transformation of color occurs as a camouflage, helping him to fulfill his duties as a dedicated parent. So we could conclude that once the male's feathers change like the female's to a dull brown, that he has settled down and now he just want to give all of his life to his family. Now our last and final thoughts. Animals flirt. Females do take in consideration the male's outer appearance. Thank you, and I appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoyed it.